On a temperate afternoon for football here in the Southeast, there's a good look inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium, just west of downtown Atlanta. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Throwing on first down, Reinhardt, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, the head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Reinhardt, quick hitter here, it's complete. He's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
So on 4th down, on is Lou Hedley to punt for New Orleans. Back deep, Ray McLeod.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vikings, street.
Now a first carry here for Robinson.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And all the way down to the 33-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
As always, no rooting interest here. But that was pretty, wasn't it? To see him break through and then pick up his stride.
Yeah, the guy carrying the ball loves it. I think the O-line, they might like and take more satisfaction out of those runs than anybody else, though, right?
Without a doubt, because they're the ones that often have created it.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Go!
Robinson up the middle.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
49 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And a dump off here to Robinson. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
7 Pirates! Ready?
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they have things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. Here's Lou Hedley on now to punt the football. And fights through one man. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. This is intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Saints are going to get it back here just past the 35. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
David Onyemata there on the tackle. You talk about this Falcon defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge it? This is going to be fun.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
To throw on third down.
Reinhardt. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
A big-time play there for New Orleans. 48 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11th. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun.
Reinhardt.
And he's got his man on the out route.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
They'll try again, but he will go backwards as he stopped for a loss.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Johnson. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get him the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. On 4th down,
Reinhardt.
and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time.
And now off to the races down the right side.
Now look out.
And all the way down to the 5.
What a play right there. This is just a case of get the ball into his hands and let him do his thing. He had all sorts of room to run once he caught the ball, and he's finally taken down after as big a play as you'll see all season.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Bijan Robinson. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The Saints on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Off play action. Reinhardt. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Fights him off. A big kick that time, 52 yards.
And it will be Falcon football.
On the ready.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Flush to his right. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. He'll look to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete. The Falcons at 4-3, a game over 500. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
They'll look to throw again.
This will be caught downfield by Moore.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
A gain there of 30 big ones.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
and the Falcons take a 3-touchdown lead.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
On 1st and 10, Reinhardt. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Olave motioning to the left.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
Touchdown! A great play there. 37 yards.
And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit.
Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Ready?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here this first half.
Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Powering forward. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Hey, let's go! Let's go!
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to have it here just past the 25.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Ready?
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Ready?
They'll throw now on the final play.
That's out quickly to London.
And he's taken down inside the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And just shutting him off there. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now 2nd and 3. Now motion left with Mooney.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
2nd and 3. Being chased out left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw here. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage.
Let's go.
Back at the 43-yard line.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Go.
They go quickly here out to Moore. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Got it. Ready.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to throw again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
From the 9, 2nd and 5.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
Hurt. Buffalo 18. Hustle.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Monty Rice.
Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Ready up.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Hawk 70. Trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. Incomplete.
And when you throw as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Okay,
Interested
break.
to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone.
Let's go.
Now back to throw.
He's got his man, London, right side.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give them 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. Fourth down.
Koo knocks this one through the post. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Here we go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now a good running play here to start the drive. That'll net them 14 yards as they pick up the first.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 14.
Hustle, hustle, hustle.
Down, New Orleans.
Go.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Ready.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 50-yard line.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 41. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Oh, some strong running. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 52 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Kamara is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown.
Sometimes offensive, you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Groupie able to add the PAT.
And the lead down to 10, 24-14. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons, their hands team, able to recover it. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
3 quarters in the books.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now a play fake here on first down. Out to his left. Did he get the feed down? Yes. Touchdown.
Rondale Moore.
26 yards.
And the Falcons are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, Reinhardt. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He may go.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
So a fourth quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
And he's out right at the 25. On 1st down, Reinhardt. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. To throw again, Reinhardt.
He lets it go deep for Olave. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Now he's free at the 35.
Touchdown, Falcons!
Rondale Moore
with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Falcons have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers you would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now a 2nd and 10.
70 range, 70 range. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Now inside the 25.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Koo now for the point after.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And now here is another interception.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And here's a good way to kick off the drive. Complete over the middle. Touchdown, Falcons!
Rondale Moore
finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Falcons continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
On 3rd down,
Reinhardt.
well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Good clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Bijan Robinson.
A 21-yard touchdown run.
And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Throwing to start the drive. Reinhardt. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. That is caught. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert,
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route, worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
Oh, the Saints recovered it. New Orleans football. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 4.
Kamara up the middle. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on first down. Reinhardt. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Off the play fake. Reinhardt.
And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's 4th down.
that's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
Well, these two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the Falcons getting the road victory in that one, so they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Atlanta.
Let's go.
2nd and 10.
Warriors 70. Ready, ready?
He'll look to throw.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon. That's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Checks this one down to Robinson.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Get it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. 70 Lions.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw again.
This pass is caught by London.
And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll set up a throw. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for the Falcons,
the victory means they'll up their mark to 5-3 on the year.
And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Bolts.